Good morning, sir.
Very good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Now, please,
And
sir,
ma'am,
would you like to introduce yourself?
yes,
Because we
yes,
are for the first time.
yes. Uh, First of all, thank you for giving this opportunity to introduce myself in front of you. I am Santanu Das. I am from West Bengal. By professional, I am working person. I work in a hospital as an attendant. And if I talk about my education qualification, I have completed my graduation in mathematics subject. And if I talk about my hobbies, I always like playing cricket and football. Apart from right now also I am running my one YouTube channel which name is English with SD, and that's all about me. It is my little introduction. And ma'am, please introduce yourself.
Thank you, sir, giving me this opportunity. My name is Ghazala. I'm from Allahabad, and yes, I have completed my PG in economics, and I'm teaching in a school. I'm blessed with two daughters, and my hobbies are cooking and listening to music. And apart from this, I am running a YouTube channel. The name of my YouTube channel is Learn English with Gazala, and yes, I started this channel to practice this language, and I'm enjoying a lot. Really, I'm enjoying a lot because daily I talk to a different people, and daily I learn something new.
Yes, yes. It is nice introduction. Also, it is good to know about yourself. And ma'am, I am asking first of all, I am asking one question: how long have you been learning English? I mean, speaking English.
I have been learning this language the last 4 to 5 months, and before that I was not very serious about this language. But when I realized though that no, my English is not up to the mark, and I should be very fluent and I should speak accurate English. So I started learning this language, and now day by day I am improving and gradually I am becoming more fluent and. Yes, you can say not perfect, but then yes, I now I am speaking good English.
Yes, yes. Right now, also you are a teacher, English teacher, and you have been learning English about 6 months. And ma'am, I am asking one question. I asked many questions, and to speaking, I know also know to speak English clearly. Always you have to follow four rules: L, S, R, W. Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Four things are very important for speaking English. But ma'am, what do you think? What is the most important part for speaking English?
So the most important part is daily we have to speak a little English. If we want to learn this language daily, we have to speak a little English. Then thing is vocabulary. We have to enhance our vocabulary. We have to learn daily 5 to 6 new words daily, and we should use these words in our sentence also, because we are only learning new words, but we are not going to use these words in our sentences. Then after some time we will forget all these words. So yes, vocabulary is more important thing, and practice is also very important. Then after then yes, listening is really plays an important role while learning any language. And the grammar part, some all the people says that no, grammar part is not important, but all the time I say no, we are not a native speaker, we are learning this language. If we are learning any language, then grammar plays an important role, because all the time we are not listening English, all the time we are listening Hindi, so how can we learn this language with listening only? So yes, we should learn, we should have a basic knowledge of grammar, we should work out on our vocabulary, we should speak a little English daily. And yes, we should write, I think writing a diary means it plays an important role. If we should write our daily, we should maintain our daily diary, and what we did on the whole day. So it will really very helpful for us. So yes, listening is very important. Reading is very important to enhance to improve our pronunciation, and practice is very important to where we are learning only grammar rules, but we are not applying that rule. So that grammar rules are not is useless for us because we are not practicing. So Practice is more important, speaking is more important, and yes, basic knowledge of grammar is also very important. So,
Yes, yes,
practice of speaking, vocabulary, and listening, and plus maintaining a diary on the daily basis. These four is, tips I think more important, and I also follow these rules. That's why I'm suggesting that every person should follow these four rules to speak well.
yes, yes. And ma'am, I am asking another question also. But uh, when did you start your English speaking journey? That time also, what kind of method did you follow?
When I started that time, I didn't know what to do, what is more important, because all the time I scrolled the YouTube. There were endless videos were there, and somebody says listening is important, somebody says writing is important, somebody says reading is important, so I didn't know what is important. So all the time I learned only grammar and grammar, and then I realized, no, it is not working. Only grammar, learning grammar is not working. Then I started speaking. Then started to speak different people, like you, like I'm talking to you. So I daily try to speak a different people, and this is very important. And this practice is helping me a lot to improve myself.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
yes.
And ma'am, I am asking another question also. I also observed that while speaking, I get stuck because of vocabulary. Because I belong to village area. And when I starting in my school life, that time also I was very weak in English subject. That's why also I don't have lot of vocabulary in my mind. While speaking, I get stuck. And but after conversation also, I was thinking it was very easy. But that time also it does not come in my mind. But how did
Yes.
you improve your vocabulary skill?
So, as you told me that that time you are not very good in English, I was also not very good in English, and English was a burden for me. So, but now I feel very comfortable because I'm talking to you, and daily I talk to different people, and I feel myself very confident, and I feel this language is very beautiful and very easy language it is. Everyone can learn this language. Yes, for my vocabulary part, I always try to, because I am an English teacher. So I, whenever I teach to my students daily, I get 4 to 5 new words daily. So it helps me a lot to enhance my vocabulary. I note down that particular word, and I write their meaning also. And I always try to use these words in my sentence. So in this way, I try to enhance my vocabulary. And you should also try this tip that you can read a newspaper, and if you find some new word, then you can note down in your diary, and you can write their meaning also, and try to make sentences, and try to use these words in your work, in your conversation, and it will really helpful for you to enhance your vocabulary.
Yes, yes, it is good suggestion also. And ma'am, also I am asking another question. What do you think? What is the better process? Translating English or thinking English? What do you think? What is the better process?
No, 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 no. Translation in Hindi, I never suggest my co-learners that translation method is good, because it takes time. Whenever you are talking to someone, you don't have time to think the rules, translation. If you are going to translate that particular sentence, then the person will be disappear in front of you. So a translation method is not good. We should train your brain to think in English only. So think in English in only, because if you are doing, like you told me, you are working in a hospital, you are
Yes,
an attendant. So when you are on your work at your workplace, just think in English only. Just think in
yes,
English. You are means I don't know which type of work you are doing in the hospital, but whatever you are doing in the hospital, just think in English only, and don't translate anything. Try to think in English only, and it will be very helpful for you, because I
yes,
am
yes.
doing the same. We are if I'm working in the kitchen, I'm teaching to my students, I'm teaching to my daughters, I'm cleaning my house. That time I think in English only. So day by day, I'm improving because I have created that environment around myself. I don't have any environment. I told you that I never talk to my daughters because I feel hesitant. So, but all the time English is in my mind. All the time I think in English only. So yes, it is working. It is working like a magic, and you can also try this.
Yes, yes. And ma'am, right now also you are a housewife and you have a lot of work in your house. Right now also you are learning English. You have been learning English for 3 or 4 months, and right now also you are running your YouTube channel. But how did you manage your time?
I manage all these things because I know I have to do all these things. So my time management is very good. All the time I think that that time I have to do this. That time I have to do this. So my all the time slots are there for every work. So my Sunday is dedicated for my English only because on weekdays I hardly get time to speak any person, but on Sunday I am free. Those are on Sunday I have to do a lot of work because all a lot of work are pending. And like I have to do laundry, I have to cook something special for my daughters, and some working some my relatives and my friends know that I am available on I will be available on Sunday, so the visit also on Sunday. So lot of work are there, but anyhow I manage all these things because I have to learn this language at any cost. So I'm managing all these things, and yes, time management and punctuality is the main key if you are doing if you want to do something. So
Yes, yes.
yes,
Ma'am,
in this I manage all these things.
yes, yes. And ma'am, you have been speaking English about 4 or 5 months, but you are speaking very well. I am asking one question: did you join any coaching center? Did you join any institute before for your learning English, for your speaking English?
Sir, before actually 3 years ago, I joined and learn means an institution was there. I forget the name, but yes, American Institute. I joined that institution. But when I went there, I feel that is not very good for me because they were teaching the grammar rules only because but I know all the grammar rules. I want to practice this language. I wanted to practice only, but they were teaching only grammar part. So I left that institution, and then I give up. I give up the idea of learning English. But
Yes,
now 4 to 5 months ago, I again started my journey, and now my journey is going very good.
yes, yes. And ma'am, what is your goal and what is your hobby?
Hobbies, I told you my hobbies are cooking and listening to music, and now I am learning this language. My goal is not very big, but I want to do something different. Like nowadays I'm running my YouTube channel, and I want that my channel should be a well-known channel on YouTube. That's why I'm working hard. So it's my goal. You can say it's my goal. And also, I want a better job. So I'm working on my English. That's all
Yes,
about my goals.
yes, ma'am. And ma'am, whenever you get free time, do you watch the YouTube video in English?
All the time, all the time. Whenever I am free, whenever I get time, all the time I scroll my YouTube, and all the time I see English related videos only, English conversation, English podcast. And yes, I all the time I listen to Priyanka Chopra's speeches. If you ever get time, please try to listen to her speeches. Her speeches are very good, very
Yes, yes,
motivational speeches. And yes, English news, you will learn some new English words, very new and very advanced English words you will
yes.
learn.
I
So
have
whenever
already
you
seen.
get time
Yes, yes,
to listen, yes.
yes, yes.
Yes, I feel at that time very motivated whenever I listen to her speeches. I find myself very motivated, and that time I feel yes, I can do something. I can do everything.
Yeah.
So all the time English. I'm means I see English channels only, English speeches, English podcast only. And yes, I maintain diary also. I whatever I did on the entire day, I write in my diary. So please try to write a diary if you get time. It will really be very beneficial for you.
Yes, yes. And you know, ma'am, whenever I get free time, I also watch the YouTube video in English. But when I watch the video, that time also I was thinking I will be able to speak English fluently, because that time also I can understand properly. There is no problem in my understanding. But when I start speaking, that time also I get stuck. Yeah, I feel nervous, and I have been facing this problem for a long time. But right now also I am being able to speak English after practicing. Also right now also I am being able to speak English a little bit. Yeah.
Yes. Practice is more important for
Yes. Yes.
learning any language. And
Yes. Yes.
yet and this practice is giving us this confidence and this courage to speak in front of anyone.
Yes. Yes. Ma'am, all right, ma'am.
Yes, it was really a nice session with you because you
Nice.
asked so many questions with me and I enjoyed to answer you.
Yes.
And please
All
don't
right, ma'am.
forget
Have a
to
good
me
day.
in your
Nice to meet
channel.
you. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good day.
Okay, sir. Thank you.